All right. Sagittarius. Sun, moon, or rising. So I'm talking about Mars and Gemini and some positive transits that are happening with that, particularly for your sign, Sagittarius. Let me just scroll through my notes. So yeah, lots of mental energy for everyone, period. A lot of us are going to be filled with ideas and plans and, wanting to communicate, especially our ideas. So for you guys, Mars enters your seventh house. Well, it entered your seventh house yesterday, March 3rd, and it'll be there till probably about April 23rd or April 26th. I can't remember. It's one of those two. But it's there for 2 months, just about, and it's pretty intense transit. It's a good transit, especially if you put the work in. So yeah, Mars enters your seventh house, bringing you an increase in attention from lovers or your closest connections. There could be more focus on, the people that are closest to you. Careful, because these people could also have a direct link to your anger button, so watch for that. Watch out for frustration and anger in regards to loved ones, closest relationships, legal issues, frustrations in how you love, how you want to be loved, as well as self-love. So if you're feeling frustrated in these areas at all during this time, just take a breath and, this too shall pass. So yeah, once the sun enters Aries, March 20th, I believe, your overall joy, confidence, your energy, ego, your life force, how you shine, this will all receive a boost, as well as how you are seen. You'll receive a boost of energy, a boost of ambition. So that's good. We all could use some of that. There is support as well in healing your love life, your self-love, how you love, what we are, and what you want, and how you want to be loved. As well as any lessons needed to be learned through being with and interacting with others. Wounds that maybe were inflicted on us by others could come up now, or involving our closest connections or relationships. There could also be possible codependency that can come up now to be worked on, and experience another phase of healing these things. Also, how you shine, your creativity, situations, or lessons having to do with children or your own inner child or confidence could gain a great deal of healing during this time as well. Fated events, decisions, and actions in regards to love, legal dealings, and learning from others in general are also very positive these next few months. So learn all you can from other people. Sometimes, it can be hard to remember that we do need people sometimes in order to learn certain things. We need people to mirror ourselves sometimes when we can't fully see ourselves, and all that fun stuff. What else? So yeah, fated events, decisions, and actions in regards to love, legal dealings, learning from each other, how you communicate, how you think, how you learn, how you teach, and networking could all be structured and disciplined now. And any work done in these areas to discipline or structure how you think, how you communicate, your thought process, as well as what you're learning and teaching. This can be rewarded big time if you've put in the work, and if you are putting in the work in the next few months. Especially skills, especially if you're working on your skills, especially skills that have to do with the hands. The more work and effort put in, the more it'll be rewarded big time. So work away, little worker bee. Yeah. What else? I think that's pretty much it for the astrology part. You guys can begin some new relationships, some of you, a new chapter in existing relationships. Just healing your overall present and past relationships and experiences and lessons through that as well. So yeah, I'm going to pull some cards for you guys in regards to Mars and Gemini. Sorry, I don't have a light in my freaking living room and other than these lights. I don't know why apartments, a lot of them here don't have lights in the living room. So I don't know. I need to get a lamp. But yeah, anyway. Thank you, angels and guides, for assisting me. Angels and guides, ancestors, and higher self for assisting me in delivering these messages accurately and clearly. All right. Sagittarius would like to know, what do they need to know in regards to, okay, one card already popped out. What do they need to know in regards to Mars moving into Gemini and what that means for them? All right. Anything else? What else does Sagittarius need to know in regards to Mars and Gemini and what they need to know about these next few months? What does Sagittarius need to know? All right. So some of you will be recognized, especially for the hard work you've done up until now, especially for the knowledge and wisdom that you've acquired and lessons that you've been through. This is a huge recognition card, being recognized by others for what you've done, for who you are, and for your work and passions as well. Six of Wands is also success. So if you're wondering if certain something will be a success, it's very likely it will be, especially if it brings you joy and passion and love, or inspiration of any kind. So yeah, this is a really good card. It's very successful. It's being celebrated, especially too, Sagittarius. So this is really good. Maybe some people are starting to learn how to appreciate you properly, or appreciate what you do and what you know and have been through. This is also you, I think, acknowledging and recognizing yourself as well, and all that you've learned and the lessons acquired and knowledge acquired up till now. Especially in regards to relationships. I feel like there's been a lot of progress for some of you in dealing with said issues that have to do with relationships. There's been some struggles for a lot of you, some of you could be arguing, could be debating with others, especially lovers or people closest to you. There could be some arguments or fights. This can also be, internal fights within yourself, you fighting with yourself or arguing with yourself. Or again, just, not seeing eye to eye with some people to the point where it really brings out some anger. So watch for that. I feel like, though, that for the most part, this has a lot to do with your past relationships and shitty lessons or hard lessons that you may have experienced and gone through with them. You've had a lot of troubles in regards to relationships, I feel, Sagittarius. So there's a shift happening here. So hang in there. The next card is the King of Pentacles. So this can either represent an earth sign in your life, Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn. Or this can be, you kind of grounding yourself, kind of grounding your projects, what it is you want to materialize or bring into your life. This can be projects, this can be money that you're focused on. Or this could be a person in your life who's got some earth, who's very responsible, who's very grounded. Maybe this is you needing to bring your own grounding. Maybe some of you, Sagittarius in general don't really like to commit often. Not every case, of course. There's other signs, there's other positions in the chart to consider, but I feel like some of you are wanting to settle down. Some of you are wanting to commit. Some of you are wanting to have something tangible to hold and hang on to. And stability, I'm hearing. Some of you are actually wanting stability. Or again, this can be an earth person or someone in your life who is very grounded, good with money, hardworking, a workaholic, someone who's could take them a while to make decisions, but that's only because they want to do things right the first time. Could be this person or someone in your life or the energy that you're embodying right now. And the next card is the Queen of Cups. So this can also represent a person in your life, or this can represent an aspect of yourself. So if it's a person in your life, this could be a Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces. Or this could just be a person in your life who you're trying to manifest or who you are interested in. This could be someone who's very sweet, very calming. This person could be romantic. They could also be very empathetic, very artistic, very musical, nurturing, motherly, that sort of thing. This can also be you looking at what you need. Like maybe you're realizing like, I need more than freedom. Maybe I need nurturing and loving and stuff. Anyways, it can be a person in your life, or this can represent yourself. Take it how it resonates. But I definitely feel like you guys are focusing a lot on your needs, on how you react to and with others, as well as you're kind of more focused on how others make you feel and how you make others feel. Could be a huge focus right now too. So yeah, and then you also have the Eight of Swords. So this can represent feeling stuck or feeling trapped. I promise you, you are not trapped. The rope around the woman, or the bindings, whatever, they're not tight. She can break free if she really wants to. And, she feels insecure. She probably feels anxiety. She could be worrying. She could be overthinking, overanalyzing. She could feel very unstable. She could feel unbalanced. Like, oh my God, one wrong step and I could end in this puddle, or who knows, like she doesn't feel like she can really see what's around her, but she is capable of cutting herself loose here. Her bindings aren't tight. Some of it's all in her head, actually. But yeah, she has the ability to take one of these swords and cut the rope and cut any ties or any false beliefs, false ideas, false thoughts about herself that maybe aren't true, or himself. Yeah, what else? So yeah, and a lot of this anxiety, these insecurities, could stem from past relationships. So keep that in mind. Maybe backtrack the people you've been with and just think in regards to what you learned, what pain stems from which person, what stuff did you inflict on yourself or did you inflict on other people? Being honest with yourself here and, you know, realizing you have the power to free yourself. You're not actually trapped. And you have the power to heal yourself as well, I'm hearing. And then 4, 8. So this is a 9. So this is the 9. These 2 9s? No, it's an 8 and the other one's a 9. Okay. So this is almost the end of a cycle. This is almost a completion, but not quite. This card represents, you've been hurt, you've been beaten, bruised, taken advantage of. You've felt all kinds of intense lessons, especially painful ones, especially passionate ones. You're wounded, you're a little fucked up, a little traumatized from your past and what you've been through, to the point where it's kind of making you on guard. It's kind of making you fearful of what's next or what's behind you, what's going to come out and get me, But I'm here to reassure you that, you don't have to be so on guard. Like, a lot of these lessons you needed to have in order to gain the knowledge that you have now. And keep in mind, because you've been through so much, because you've been through certain things, you kind of know what to expect now. So trust yourself, trust your wisdom, and trust the process of these lessons. And try not to be too on guard, as you can block yourself from things meant for you. You know, this person, you can't see it really because it's opposite, but he's looking behind him. He's looking at the past. You could be fearful of some past stuff coming back to haunt you, or some past stuff that maybe you haven't healed. But I assure you, you know, your long journey is almost over. You're almost there. It's, you know, another lesson or two, and then you can reach your final destination. But yeah, that's all I have for you guys, Sagittarius. I hope that resonated. If it did, please drop me a comment. Please like, please subscribe, please share. If you feel inclined to donate, the link is below. If you feel inclined to check out my Facebook pages, the links for that are also below. So yeah, take advantage of this Mars and Gemini energy right now. Put the work in because you will be rewarded ×3. Saturn and Jupiter are both in beneficial transits to Gemini these next few months. You know, it could be really good times. It could be a big shift in our lessons and you know, what we're experiencing in general. So hang in there. Best of luck to everybody, and thank you.